What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages ride in on the frequency of love for the highest good. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you've been with the channel before, welcome in. If this is your first time, welcome back. Friendship on the table. Oh, community. I've got self-love here too on the table from the last reading. I'm gonna keep that out. Just felt good to keep that out. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter and understanding too. Oh, that feels good to say. That feels really good to say. Your partner and you resolve your conflicts peacefully and respectfully. Hey. So it's looking like self-love is bringing in more friendship and more resolution for you and whatever soulmate partnership or curriculum you're inside of. Maybe this is your marriage. Maybe this is your relationship. Maybe this is a relationship that is on its way. 111 on the timer. Right? Or maybe these are friendships that are on their way for someone here, okay? A lot of you guys are in hermit right now, okay? You're moving through really heavy things and stuff, and it's a beautiful, beautiful process as you're opening up your heart to like more healing and understanding for yourself, you know, day by day, moment by moment, you know, like just piece by piece by piece by piece, and allowing these little insights to just like come more alive inside of yourself so that you can actually attract, you know, more of that which you are, which is the entirety of like self-love, which I'm just getting now too, is you being a friend to yourself now. You're like a friend to your inner child now too. So like looking back on your life and actually like almost reparenting yourself through the lens of your like adult self, but you're looking at your child self now and you're like I got you, I love you, like I let the wall fall that separates you from your own vulnerable inner child. You long to take care of yourself like never before. 222 on the timer. Well, hey. Friendship. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter and understanding too. Yeah. Laughter and understanding too. I like the energy of like friendship and understanding, like okay, this is so random to say this, and I don't mean anything by it, but I don't like, now I don't choose friendships of like, I just think that like friendship, like there's an understanding, right? And like I just want to unpack this like understanding, like I almost would rather now choose like upgraded friendships where like everyone can understand each other even when they don't, right? Maybe that's resonant. 333 on the timer for someone here. Like, so sharing laughter, sharing understanding, sharing heartbreak, sharing ideas, sharing opinions, just sharing, dude, openly, like even like a respectful debate. Imagine that. Like fucking any debate, by the way. Just conversation, dude. Like, let's have curiosity, right? Sensuality coming through here too. I love that. I love that. Your freedom flowing from far away. You dance, you love, you laugh, you play. Wow, whoever you are, you're really, 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 really doing something beautiful here for yourself by allowing like kind of the ceilings to be eliminated. You know what I mean? By allowing like yourself to just like almost ascend past the limitations of what another or someone somewhere like told you things could be or should be. And when it comes to friendship and stuff too, like low-key, like I don't want there to be anything off limits for you and your friendships for whoever you are. I really don't want that for you. 444 on the timer. Because I feel like that's not fair. That's not fair. Like, and you don't do that to other people for whoever you are, right? You don't do that for other people. You have had to have so many difficult conversations, like, with yourself, dude. You've had to overcome so much for whoever this message is for. You and your partner resolve your conflicts peacefully and respectfully, like, with beautiful intention. Like, this is something that you work toward. You work toward this. Friendship, you gotta work toward the friendship. Like, you gotta work toward, like, becoming a friend to yourself in these ways, so that you can understand all these parts of yourself, so that you can share yourself freely and express. And if somebody seeks to misunderstand you, you tell them, okay, get the hell away from me. I literally don't fuck with you, and I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, what do you don't want to understand me? Then you're weird. Go away vibes. You know what I mean? Your path. You're on your path. Dear Lord, help you trust that there's a plan far beyond what you can see through your fears and illusions. 5:55 on the timer. You know what I mean? Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. You gotta trust. We're trusting here. For whoever you are, you've trusted so fully, so deeply into, like, something, like, greater than you. And it allowed you to become more sensual. It allowed you and your partner, maybe that's the energy here too, okay? You and your partner, for if that's resonant, maybe someone here, you know? There was a channel a few channels ago around, like, someone somewhere who, like, maybe, like, reigniting their own, like, passion by, like, discovering themselves, right, in these beautiful ways that you are absolutely worthy to do, and, like, should not be ashamed of at all, by the way. Dear Lord, help you trust that there's a plan far beyond what you can see through your fears and illusions. And you've trusted that. It's like a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm seeing more community coming in for you. I'm seeing, like, aligned community. I'm seeing more sensuality coming in for you. Aligned sensuality. Good cheer. More good cheer. Good cheer. Aligned good cheer, right? Yeah. With kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. That's a good feeling, huh? Good cheer. Good cheer. Like, good laughs, good food, good friends, good vibes, good music. You know what I mean? I'm seeing all kinds of people too. That's what I was trying to say about, like, the understanding. There's something so interesting to me about people with, like, different opinions, right? Who, like, can understand or, like, seek to understand each other, like, because it's actually, like, such a weird, like, ghost hunt to be like trying to observe anyone for, like, for their differences and then vilify them for that. Like, that is actually evil behavior, and that's actually, like, so disgusting and, like, honestly, like, toxic as fuck. So, you know what I mean? Like, I love this energy that you bring to the function, because you're the one who's like, oh, no, I understand all that. Oh, that? Yeah, I know what that is. Anyway. Like, you know what I mean? You're just kind of like, what? Because the good cheer is available and present to you in this moment at all times. Do you know what I mean? The kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. And when you say, like, you're like, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. You know that it is an energetic frequency that comes up inside of people. It's a behavioral pattern, you know? And it's not like it's their fault at all. That's why you continue to understand, you see? They don't know. They just don't know yet or something, or they haven't been, like, kind of, life hasn't informed some kind of deeper, broader understanding of, like, them having to give over so much in this way in order to seek to understand the parts of themselves that they haven't reckoned with, so that they can understand the parts of the world that they haven't reckoned with, right? And when I say understanding the parts of yourself, understanding the parts of the world, that understanding is as soon as you let go of the idea that you will ever understand it at all. That's why we can create these connections, because it's impossible to understand every single person, but it's so easy to articulate the oneness when you're connected to it. Like, and that is universal love. That's world peace. That's the connective tissue. That's the thread of, like, the human experience. That's art and creativity. You know, that's passion, that's love, that's creation, that's possibilities, you know? Peace just came out of the deck. I've never pulled this card before. World peace. Is that crazy? Is this how we create world peace, you guys? Is this how we do it? Is this how it's done? Oh wait, I have pulled this before. Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Something about Bridget, because it's the Irish spelling, so maybe this is for someone who is, I don't know, you don't have to be Irish, but just coming through. Okay, a light within me, peace is flame. Peace is flame. The flame of peace, it like absolutely has to be seeking to understand. It absolutely has to be setting down the idea that someone somewhere is different than us and therefore a bad like person. And I say this on the side of like the LGBT community where I sit. Like, and if we're gonna place this into like a context, which I don't like to do that, but this is like, because I'm using this as like an example, and I want to create connection. So like, whatever. In order to be understood, like I have been inside of like very like machismo environments, right? I played sports in college, you know, and I'm like, I in order to like, not just sports in college, but like, because I know some people are watching probably, whatever, but like I have had to like kind of traverse these like life arenas and like fit myself into places, and then like seek understanding from others, and then also not show parts of myself, and like, you know, even like, and I was out, it was hard, you know, it was hard, but it like, you know, because in that environment too, you're trying to get respect, you're trying to like compete, you know, you're trying to get playing time, and you know, you're just fucking trying to survive, straight up. And like, for me personally, like, you know, I didn't really feel like there was a whole lot of like anyone seeking to understand me in like these phases throughout my life, right? There were, you know, a few, but generally no one really is seeking to understand themselves in that type of environment either, right? So you're like building some 13 on a timer, you're like building some type of friendship off of like literally like a mutual like material world thing that you like enjoy, right? So it's like the same energy of like carpool, like, no offense, but what's going on here? Like, and so for whoever you are, you're seeking to understand people that are different from you, and you're so different, like you feel so different, and so when you seek to understand like something like a deeper truth, you like have people who literally can't like even understand their own truths, right? And so they're like oh yeah, okay, too much, you're too much, you know. And by the way, I'm not putting this all back on my NCAA soccer career. I'm not doing that. Like, I literally rarely fucking think about that, but genuinely like it's just like an example, right? And then being a part of like the LGBT community and like open about it and shit, I've had to like come out here too, become a fucking actor, and then I'm like, I don't get fucking roles because of that. That's real, that's true. And I had to like, I literally like I was like, that's not real, that's not true, that's definitely not happening, that's definitely not happening. That is definitely fucking happening. You know what I mean? That's happening. The patriarchy is so fucking lame and stupid. You got people sucking each other's dicks behind closed doors and shit. But if you're out in public and you're just like, oh, I like really am just an open person, freely expressed and shit, all those same exact people who are sucking each other's dicks and shit behind closed doors are just like, oh my god, what are you doing? And they're like so far away from you, like they don't even look at you and shit, like, yeah, no, and they wouldn't, because you're literally way too fucking good for them. Do you know what I mean? You're way too fucking good for them. So yeah. I love this energy that we're leaving this off of. This is kind of a very, you know, random message, but hey, maybe this is like, I could share a little bit about my path here at the end in order for you to like hopefully understand yours as well. My messages are a little bit different here on the channel. The channel is evolving a little bit, you know. Had a few commenters saying I've lost the plot. I would just like to say, you don't know me, so okay, like, you don't know me, you're not giving me any space to evolve, which is crazy, because I come into this space giving you all the agency and room and space, hopefully, you know, if you want it, you know, to go out and do the thing that you love in the way that you do it, and that will bring your life to you in a way that you will feel alive, you know, and you will feel supported and loved and held and taken care of, right? Because that's really what this is about. 1660 on the timer is like coming into these communities, these friendships, these relationships, that you can resolve these peaceful conflicts, these conversations. You can have this dialogue and not be bad. You can you can have differentiating like opinions about like even fucking the food that you like to eat, and it's okay. You have different haircuts, you have different clothes, you're just different people, and like whatever, you have different genders, you have different sexualities, you have different political views. I don't know, I don't really have political views, but like literally I don't, but you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the one here that's like, hey, you guys, figure it out, you know, figure it out, like figure it out. And you're figuring it out beautifully for yourself, right? And we're all on this mission, on this path, okay? And that's what's so beautiful about this curriculum and this course. And like for whoever this message is for, you are seeing that. Like now you're seeing that changing as you're doing this work, and you're watching as like the world around you, like I was saying, either reacts or doesn't react. And like kind of making like upgraded decisions, right, based on that. And it's not that you need a reaction, but based on a certain reaction or like whatever, you can start to see where you really stand with the world, and then you can really start to be like, oh, this isn't my environment, right? This isn't my environment, right? You know, I don't know, I'll tell a story too, because I show up here as a friend and stuff too, since I was talking about my NCAA soccer career or whatever. Like I remember one time, like I got a bunch of shit because like, yeah, like I don't know, whatever, I like wasn't getting a lot of playing time at the time, and I just didn't care. I just did not fucking care, in the same way I still don't fucking care, and I never really cared. 1818 on the timer. But the energy that like, you know, it was like I was basically screamed at in front of the whole team because I didn't care. But the energy was like not the fact that I didn't care, it was that I cared too much and it didn't care about me back. And so I felt disrespected. I felt like minimized. I felt shrunk. I felt like you fucking don't get me. So it's like, you know, be on the team, you're a part of the team. I'm like, bitch, this isn't my team. This is not my fucking team. This is not a team. What the fuck? I know so many people are getting strays right now. I'm like, that was never my team, bro. That was never my team. I was literally like the captain in every single position, and the other team, I am my own fucking field, bitch. Do you know what I mean? Get off it. Get off the fucking pitch. You can't even play. Do you know what I mean? You could never with me. And some people from the past really need to hear that. Okay. I'd say it to their face too. You know, I did. You know, I did. Lapping up that success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor. Integrity. How about that integrity, huh? You know what I mean? right? All that integrity and all that courage, all those, you know, people in all their truth, in all their courage, in the way that they're doing the things in the world, right? The honest, real lives they're living. Alright guys, I gotta go. I'm on one. Alrighty, I will see you when I see you. Thanks so much for being here. 2020 on the timer.